Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. Today I've got another episode of Classic Candy Corner, and this one is it is kind of classic. This kind of came around when I was fairly little, and surprisingly enough, the factory for this is not too far from my house. I've actually been to the factory, gone on tour. I don't know if they're still doing it. This came around in probably, I want to say like late 70s, early 80s. There were only a couple of original flavors, and this is just going to be Jelly Belly, jelly beans. And this one's just citrus mix. They have a lot more different flavors throughout the years, but the original ones were actually in candy stores. I don't know, I think there was like 10 or 12 or 13 flavors. And I remember I used to get them at like the ice cream shop. There was this one called Lord's, and you have to get it by like the pound or the quarter pound or half a pound, and it was kind of expensive. Only had a couple flavors like cherry, watermelon, and they were really, really on point. Since then, they've come out with all kinds of different ones. They've come out with like different flavors, the gross ones. And this one, yeah, citrus mix, and it is sun-kissed orange, sun-kissed lemon, sun-kissed lime, sun-kissed pink grapefruit, and sun-kissed tangerine. That's why they're going with the citrus mix, and it is by Sun-Kissed. They also have the little jelly, the fruit gels that are in there, but this one, yeah, is with Sun-Kissed, so it's going to be fruit flavors. I do remember that when I would get Jelly Belly, the flavors were very intense. They were always on point of whatever it was you got, whether it be a gross one or whether it be a really good one, Tutti Frutti, Fairy Cherry, licorice. What else did they have? They had apple, sour apple, peach, butter popcorn, and then they had little recipes where you could like pick two of the banana cream pie and one of the chocolate pudding, and it'd be like a banana split. Things like that. Chocolate covered cherries. They even had the one of buttered popcorn, and it was be like and garlic, it'd be like garlic toast or whatever. All right, so this one is either tangerine or orange. I don't know. Let's see. That's orange. Really comes across like you're eating a slice of orange. It could be lemon, lime, okay, some pink grapefruit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell between the tangerine and the orange. Tangerine's a little more sharp. Orange is more juicy. Pretty good though. This particular one does taste a lot like having a lemon or orange or tartness. Flavor comes across really well. And like I said, this was back in like late 70s, early 80s, and I remember when some of you guys may be too young for this, or not old like me, but back in the late 70s, early 80s, when Ronald Reagan was president, his favorite snack food was jelly beans, and they actually made a portrait of him out of jelly beans. They put it in the factory. You can go on factory tours, and they give you like a sample. They also have a visitor center, and I know they have like where you could get jelly bean shaped things, like a hamburger shaped like a jelly bean, pizza, They also have all the candy stores. And then they started getting into all the Harry Potter stuff when all that started coming out, like the candy wands, the tarantulas and all that kind of stuff, chocolate frogs, whatever. They also would sell a 5-pound bag of what they called belly flops. They were the misshapen or misflavored candy that didn't actually pass the test. Each one had to be a certain size, and it had to have the print on it, and it had to have the right color, the right shape, and it had to have the right flavor. Sometimes when they would make these jelly beans, they'd run out of the middles, or the thing wouldn't get coated right, or they'd stick together and they'd be all misflavored. Maybe it was the end of one batch and the beginning of another one, and it all kind of clumped together. So they'd put them in these big 5-pound bags, and they call them belly flops, and then they sell them for really cheap. When they first came out, I think they were probably like $2 a pound or $2.99 a pound. They've gone way up. You can buy them in the individual bags. You used to be able to buy them by the pound. They had the dispensers, and then you just put them in a bag, mix and match. If you do go to the factory, they have samples. You could try them. You can get all that stuff there. So you can get all the samples at the actual Jelly Belly factory and customize. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun. They may not be open for tours anymore. I know way back when they did, but I'm not sure if they do now. But they're really good. They have come out with a lot of different ideas and products as well. They've got chocolate covered jelly beans. They've got other kinds. They've got gummy candies, and just a whole lot of different stuff. Sours, you name it. They're always coming out with something new. And also, if you guys are up for a challenge, they have the Bean Boozled challenge, where you can do the gross flavors versus the real flavors. Also, they have a hot one. It's got the 5 different hot ones, like Reaper pepper, chipotle, and all that. Different jalapeno. That was actually, the Reaper one is really hot. I've actually done the challenge on that before, and all 5 together are very hot. So they do have a lot of variety, and like I said, go to jellybelly.com, Fairfield, California, just down the road, not too far. And it's kind of cool to go visit there. I haven't been in probably over 20 years, 30 years maybe, but it would, if you happen to be in the area or passing through, yeah, just drive by. Maybe it'll be open. I don't know what their schedule is and all that. A lot of times, though, you can find these in regular stores. Dollar Tree, Walmart, everywhere carries them pretty much. They've been around for a long time. The flavors are spot on. They are pretty good. Normally, when you get the regular jelly beans, they were just sugar. Most of them didn't have much flavor. They didn't have a specific flavor. Or if it was like cherry or lemon or something, it was not real intense. But Jelly Belly does make a good product. They've been around for quite a few years. I have tried all the different versions. I've tried all the weird concoctions and the weird stuff like that. And some of the grossest things I ever tried was when they first came out, they were called Bernie Bott's Every Flavored Bean. And I reached into the bag. I didn't even know what I was getting. I grabbed a couple, threw them in my mouth, and I happened to pick like 2 of the grossest flavors at all. And it was like sardine and horseradish together, and I had to spit them out. And it's pretty nasty. So they make the real intense flavors, and then they make the ones that are really disgusting. So if you want to play a joke on your friends, go for it. They probably won't like you after that. So there you go, guys. Jelly Belly, true classic. And I kind of grew up with it when it first came out. So And like I said, I'm real close to the factory, so this one's kind of near and dear to my heart. So if you are a fan of flavored jelly beans, pick up a bag or a can or a whatever your favorite flavor is. Also, maybe if you have a favorite flavor, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. You know, my favorite flavor of jelly beans is cherry, whatever. Probably mine was like the banana cream, or the watermelon was really good. But anyway, there you go, guys. Classic candy for you and a little bit of memories from my childhood. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell over here. That way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be trying something classic for you, provided I could find some. Put these aside, I'll try some more another time, and on to the next classic. So till next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.